What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Why do I like low-key cringe every time I say that shit? Like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this getting scared in front of the camera thing. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Anyway, is that, oh, it's water. Let's get into this video. This is a what I do when I'm depressed video. Like, it's not really a vlog. I don't know what it is. But I was just thinking the other day, like, bro, I've been in a funk, like the funkiest funks of funks. Like, it's like, it's been real like funky, like, you know, like, I don't know. So I'm like what do I need to do? Like, it's something I always used to do, is do my hair and makeup for no apparent reason. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and hopefully by the end of this video I feel a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the things that I have kind of been struggling with lately. If you can't see, for one, I just got out the shower, so I'm probably getting ready. But for one, first and foremost, my skin has been breaking out to the utmost, and I already know why. I've been eating bad. Like, I really wish I was one of them people that can just eat whatever they want and their skin still just be like, but I'm not that girl, and I think I need to like really come to grips with that. And yeah, so my skin has been breaking out, my hair has been falling out. My hair has been falling out. Like, when I be wearing my hair out, I be noticing that, like, y'all probably can't tell, but it don't look as full as it used to look. Like, when I just do like this, like, my hair just, I wonder if it'll do it. Like, when I just grab my hair, it'll just like be coming out and coming out, and I'm like, what the, like, is it stress? Is it the products? Like, I do need to do a revamp of my products and like throw out my old stuff. I threw out some stuff, but I just need to like get back into everything I used to do, like my hair care. I used to like be in a beauty supply store actually reading the ingredients on the product and like really caring about all that shit. And now I kind of just been using anything on my hair, and I feel like that's been showing. So I've been using like Oxymoo, and I was talking to my mom the other day, because really me, my mom, and my sister all been having like issues with our hair, and I loved Oxymoo. And she was like, Deja, I just watched something on TikTok and they said it's not good for your hair. Baby, this like my 7th bottle. Huh? So no more Oxymoo, I guess. I don't even want to do the research on it, because like obviously it has to be something I'm using, so I need to just try. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair right now, but I know it needs to be moisturized before it gets dry, because as you can see, it's getting there already. So I'm gonna go with this side first, so I'm gonna just start off by oiling my scalp with my Dude Girl oil. And I think today I'm just gonna use the Kinky Curly Knot today. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I used to use this a lot, and I really I used to love it, and I don't know why I stopped using it. So I think this is all I'm gonna be using for today, because I'm really like kind of in a trial and error phase, and like a lot of the times when I mix up products, I can't, like with my hair falling out, I need to be able to pinpoint like, okay, what is it, which product is it. So I don't like to do a lot of mixing of my products these days. Let me wet my hair some more. But yeah, y'all, let's just get straight into it with this, I guess basically life update, life dump, or whatever. So let me see. So first things first, I feel like you know how they say like, oh, like your frontal lobe doesn't develop until like you're like 25 or whatever. So I'm 24, I'll be 25 in like maybe like 6 or 7 more months. And I feel like a lot of things, like my perspective has like just totally changed, like on life, about life and everything. So probably like a few months ago, okay, I'm a waitress, so probably like a few months ago I was okay with serving. I loved serving. I love the people I work with. I made a lot of friends. Like, work was fun for me. I was making money. Like, that was cool. Like, that was my thing. That's what I was doing. I was just serving. um but I quit my job, and so I didn't really see my friends anymore like that, and it just like kind of put me in a period of like just reflection, honestly. And so yeah, so I quit my job that I actually really loved, because honestly I was just depressed, and I just stopped feeling like, oh, that's another one of my problems. Do y'all see that? Let's just get into that real quick. So I got my ear pierced like 3 times in all, and I think that was just like too much trauma for my ear. So I developed that ugly thing, and that's been a recent insecurity, because if you know me, I love to do my little slick back buns, honey, but I have not been doing them lately because I don't want everybody staring at this. And then when I went to work one day, I had been wearing my hair down, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna put my hair in a slick back. Like, I don't even care no more. And I felt my coworker staring at it, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you staring at? Like, what? So yeah, that's been an insecurity. I feel like a sane person. I have been doing like home remedies, like the aspirin or whatever, but I haven't been consistent with it. And so long story short, I'm thinking about piercing it again. I ordered a little piercer. Hold on. This, oh, it's not focusing. I ordered that piercer from Amazon, and hello, and I tried to get my sister to pierce it. Long story short, she pierced it in the wrong place. I wanted to be pierced like directly in the, y'all don't think I'm crazy, but I did want it to be pierced like right there in the middle of where it was, because I just feel like me doing all these remedies, it's not getting inside of there, so nothing was working for me. So yeah, so I was gonna pierce it by myself, but I've been being scary, so I've been sitting on that for like probably like a month and a half now. So one day I'll get the courage to do that, or either maybe just go to a piercer and ask for some advice before I just go to the extreme and feel like I have to get it removed or whatever. So anyway, back to my life. So yeah, so I quit my job that I loved, and I loved the people working there, because I was just depressed. I got tired of talking to customers. Like, I didn't want to like serve anymore. I was like in a funk. Long story short, I ended up getting another job, and it was cool, but I wasn't making nearly as much money as I was making in my last place. So I was like, fuck, like. And then one day I just stopped going back there. And then like recently I've been in like this like reflection period to where I don't want to serve anymore. I don't like nightlife, and I haven't even been like a bottle girl, but I just don't like it. I feel like it doesn't align with the person that hey. I feel like it doesn't align with the person that I want to become. Like, I went to an interview probably like 2 weeks ago for another place, and she was just talking about like, yeah, so we do a lot of upselling here. Like, if somebody asks you for a margarita, like, what is gonna be your next question? And I'm like, bitch, what do you mean what is gonna be? I'm not gonna ask the question, and I'm gonna be like, okay. She like, yeah, you need to ask like what type of liquor they want. Like, if they want it strong, you need to tell them that it'll have to be a double shot. Like, I'm not into forcing nobody to. Listen, I am not a salesperson. That's not That's not me, that's not my ministry. And especially when it comes to alcohol and things that like people get DUIs every other day, like people get in car crashes, people, I done seen some crazy shit working in my job, like people that got in arguments off of alcohol, being too drunk, I don't know how to get home. Like that's just not something that me personally I want to promote. And I've always been the friend to promote like just like healthy eating and shit like that. So I was just like, this is just like this it don't align with me no more, and I don't like doing it. And it being in that environment, it literally like, I don't want to say it forces you to drink, but like low-key it do, because it's just like you're around it. And it's like if anything is going on, if work is slow, or if you have a customer that's like celebrating something and like day table turn up or whatever, they want you to take shots with them. And it just started to be like I was drinking all the time. And yeah, long story short, I just wasn't like, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. And so now I'm at a point where like I kind of just sat and I was just like getting sad, because I'm like, dang, like I don't know what I want to do. Like I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a girl. I just want to be, you know, I just want to get cute and da 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 da, like, but cute don't pay the bills. So now I have something else that I'm working on that I'm not gonna disclose yet, because also I feel like when I talk about things too prematurely, something just ends up getting like fucked up. And I really set with this next thing that I want to do for a minute, because all I've had is time. And so I'm not gonna say what it is yet. I'm just gonna do it. Literally, I'm just gonna do it, and then y'all just gonna see it. But I will say that it does involve me going back to school, which I really didn't want to do. But basically with me wanting to go back to school, like once I like figured all of that out, I started taking the necessary steps to do so. And as of like recently, like really recently, I've kind of been like bummed out because I'm not able to start when I want to start. Like it's like when you have something on your mind that you want to do, like you want to do it right then, like you don't really want to wait. And so I'm kind of bummed out because I wanted to start pretty much ASAP, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm probably going to have to end up starting end of this year, but that's okay. That is okay. And maybe I need this time period to just really prepare myself, because honestly, if I would have started summer semester, I really would have been like just jumping off the porch, really like just throwing myself in like in that shit, like, you know. And I don't want to fail. I literally cannot afford to fail, because I would be paying for school myself. So I like failing is absolutely not an option. And honestly, I felt like it was almost a sign from God that like maybe this is really what I'm supposed to do, because the period where I was just still like, I contemplated everything. I weighed every option, every avenue, and like I don't even know how this thing that I wanted to do came about, honestly. Well, I kind of do, but like I don't know. But when I started like looking at schools and like stuff like that, I had debt from my last school, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pay that off, and then because they're not gonna release my transcripts and da 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 da, and like I'm gonna have to jump through all these hurdles. And literally like I was able to get my transcript, like I was able to like literally get everything I needed. And so like I was just like, you know what, that's what happens when you just try. Because I'm the type of person, I would talk myself out of something so quick, like, oh no, I probably won't be able to do it because X, Y, and Z and da da da. And literally my mom was just like, just try, just see. Like the worst you could see is what you already like are expecting. So if it's something different, then that would just be a plus. But like, why would you not figure out? So I took the necessary steps, and it kind of like worked out. That's like the only thing that didn't work out really is the timing, but like I'm trying to be okay with that. One thing that I really like am craving in my life right now is stability. Hold on, let me get my other mirror. So one thing that I'm like really craving right now in my life is stability. And even when I was making a lot of money at my job, it just really didn't provide any stability for me. And certain things that I'm wanting nowadays requires planning and like, you know, like budgeting and stuff like that, and just it's really hard to do that when you don't have a set amount of what you're gonna be paid on a consistent basis. So like if I made good money this month and that just happens to be like a month where I was going out a lot and just buying stuff and just, you know, whatever, and then I'm like, okay, the next month I'm set down, like I'm put up or whatever, but you might not make that same money that you made last month. So it's just like, damn, like it's really hard to like gauge like what you can do with the money you make when you don't know how much money you're gonna be making. Like, and I just, me personally, I can't deal with that anymore. Like I need to know like, okay, boom, I'm getting this much, da 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 da, like, you know, so I can start planning out things that I want to do and like goals that I want to accomplish. So like that, it wasn't working in any aspect anymore, like none. And also like working in the service industry, I'm not the type of person, like I'm not that hustler girl. I'm not. And I think that's something I had to realize. Like it'll be, I didn't work with somebody as old as, how old was it? I think he was like 60. And when you first get to a new place, when you're serving, like you have to learn how they move. Like you really gotta watch how people move, because people will steal your tables. If there's a rotation, they will skip you, like just all type of stuff, and that fuck with your money. So like you always have to be on the defense to an extent. And it's just like, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not arguing with no 60-year-old about a table, like, and I don't even know how much they're gonna tip me at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, it's my table, so I gotta say, like, I'm so good on it. Like, and really one of the final straws why I quit my most recent job was because I had went to work or whatever. Mind you, they're only open Thursday through Sunday, and how they made the schedule, I was on like Thursday and Sunday, which is like, it was already slow because it was a new place, but Thursday and Sunday was like slow as fuck. So my manager one day, he was like, why you don't work Friday and Saturday? And I'm like, I have open availability, like that's just what they scheduled me for. So he was like, oh no, yeah, we're gonna change that, cool. So the next week my schedule was like one slow day and one busy day. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's compromised. We only got like what, 3 servers, so like everybody kind of had like one slow day, one busy day. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up, whatever. So I get to work, and it's supposed to be a graduation party, and they're like, oh yeah, y'all, you and this other server are gonna split the graduation party. Long story short, y'all, we didn't end up splitting the graduation party. He ended up getting the whole table, which I'm not even completely mad at, because how they thought they were gonna sit, they didn't end up sitting, which is kind of like common sense. If they're coming in as a big party, of course they all want to sit together, but the way they set it up is like 2 different sections. Like I was supposed to have one, he was supposed to have the other, but that didn't end up happening. And that was like the busiest table we had got that day. And like by the end of the night, I swear I had already made up my mind, like, yeah, that's it. Cause And another thing, they only be having one server on, and then I'm like, y'all decided to put somebody else on. Like it was just like, you know what, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go to the manager and be like, hey, I'm having a problem with this, and I just want to be able to go to work and go the fuck home. Like, I'm not arguing with no old ass man about no typo. I'm not arguing with no old ass man, no old ass lady or people about a schedule. Like, I'm not doing it cause y'all want this real bad. Like, y'all been doing this for years. Like, you be competing with people that have done this for years, and probably that's their end all be all. This not my end all be all. So like, my energy just cannot go towards that. I'm good. Like, I really don't even want to be here for real. So yeah, thanks but no thanks. That's what's going on with my like life as far as what I want to do and like my purpose and stuff like that. And also I want to go into a career that like I'm fulfilling a purpose, you know, like I actually make a difference. Like, serving is just so like shallow. Like, you meet people, all they care about is money. Like, I've met some nice people like with some nice careers, but for the most part, especially in Atlanta, you just meet like it's like it can be a good networking opportunity, but like honestly, working at these lounges, the only type of people you meet is like owners of different lounges, and you really don't meet a bunch of people that are doing anything outside of where they're at. Like, they do the same shit. Like, they all go out, they club, they party, they drink, and that's what the fuck they do. Like, that's their life. And that can be a part of my life, but I don't want that to be my whole life. And I also don't want to surround myself with people that's all they're gonna be doing. And also, I think I just need to get like a hobby. Like, I'm trying to like differentiate the difference. Did that even make sense? Differentiate the difference? Whatever. I'm trying to like know the difference between things that I should just keep as a hobby and things that I can do career-wise. So like, for example, I love dogs. I love animals in general, mostly like furry animals. My favorite animal is actually a dolphin, but like, I love furry animals. Like, I love being around them. I love helping them. Like, whatever it is, I just like, I've been training my dog. Like, I don't know, I just like stuff like that. But and I was like, maybe I want to go into doing something like that. But I'm like, honestly, that's something that I love so much. I don't want to get burnt out off of that. Like, I don't want to not like animals no more because it's my job. Like, I just want to keep that as something that I like to do. And so I actually went, like, I think the day before yesterday, me and my mom went to this dog event in, I can't even tell y'all where it was. It was across from Mercedes-Benz. We went to like this dog event, and I took my dog, and y'all, like, I think I had more fun than my dog. Like, just seeing all the different animals and like talking to people with all these different breeds, and like just petting other animals. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, this, like, it did something for me that like I really can't explain. Like, it was like therapeutic. And so I wanted to stay in that lane. And just for another example, like, I used to do makeup, right? And I started doing my makeup like in 9th grade of high school. Like, I would be stealing my mom's the little stuff she had, because she's not a big like makeup girl, but I would literally steal her stuff even when she told me I couldn't wear makeup, and I would just be learning. I would be on YouTube. Like, I love makeup, and once I got good, I love doing my makeup. Like, just when I didn't have anything to do, like, just listening to my music, like, it was super therapeutic for me. And I just, like, I really fell in love with it. And so then I started to do makeup, and I still liked it, but I just, as I like look back and reflect, like my love for it just like went down, because I think I tried to make that a career when it was really just my hobby. Like, I don't think I really like doing makeup on other people. I just like doing it on myself, and that's okay. But I didn't know that it's like getting all this, like all the advice from other people, like, yeah, you can do makeup and you're good at makeup and da 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 da, but like, just because you're good at something doesn't mean that should be your career. Like, maybe that's just meant to be your hobby. But it's just like, when I was in that space where I started doing makeup, it's like, okay, well, why wouldn't I do it if I'm good at it? Like, it seemed like it's only right, like it only makes sense. But looking back, it didn't make sense for me. And now, like, I barely do my makeup. Like, I barely do my makeup. I don't even touch my makeup. Like, I used to be on the lookout for new products. I used to buy new products all the time. I used to be knee deep in that shit. And it's just like, when I tried to make it a career, like, my love for it just like, it just went away. It just felt like a job, and I want to have shit be separate. So I'm gonna go back to my girl. I have been using the NARS Sheer Glow lately. That's kind of like an everyday thing, like when I just want to like, I sometimes I don't like to cover my acne all the way. I don't know, that sounds weird. And I prime my face with the Too Faced primer off camera. But yeah, sometimes I don't want to like cover up my acne fully. Like, I just want it to look like my skin, but I just want it like the acne to be toned down a little bit. So that's like my everyday. But I'm gonna be using my Maybelline today. This is my girl. I would never switch up on her. I will never switch up on her. Like, if you're a beginner in makeup, I don't understand why you don't have this. Like, them other brands is cool, but I'm a Maybelline girl. That's just me. But even for another example, like, when it comes to making content, when I first started, like, just getting in front of a camera, like, I didn't do it thinking about no money. Like, I just like getting in front of the camera. Like, first I love taking pictures, and then that translated into me like trying to do YouTube. And it's so funny because I was just like thinking the other day, like, I actually used to do, like, I don't know if anybody remember this, I don't even know if my friends remember this, but when I was in high school, I literally used to do like funny videos on Instagram. Like, I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, that shit was cringy, but like, I just like, it was a hobby. Like, you know, like, that was just something that I like to do. But as you be on social media, and social media, it can be so beneficial and so toxic at the same time. Like, that's why you just have to take breaks and keep yourself grounded and think about what you want, and then, you know, go back on social media with, how do I explain it, like, with your own mind and your own goal set, and not let anything deter you, or like, you know, not read too much into shit or compare and all of that. Because, like, I just like to do it. And then once I seen, like, oh, people making money, like, real money off this, I started to be like, oh my god, like, yeah, like, you really need to do it. Like, you really need to get on it and da 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 da. And that's when I lost my love for making content, because I was trying to, like, pressure myself into like, I was just trying to pressure myself, like, you need to hit the threshold, like the YouTube threshold, so you can start making money, girl. Like, but it's just like, if you don't actually love what you do, what is it gonna matter anyway? Because I can meet that threshold right now, I'm not gonna lie, and I probably still won't be the most consistent. Like, you have to do things because you just genuinely like to do them. And so that's gonna be my approach when it comes to making content. Not for the money, just to document my life. Like, it's something that I like to do. I didn't buy this $700 camera for no reason. But it's like, when things start getting too, like, you want to monetize off of a hobby, that's when it's no longer a hobby, and that takes the fun out of it, honestly. And so, yeah, I look so dark, like, for real, jump scare. Like, goddamn, maybe I'm not 340 no more. No, maybe it's just the camera and like the light, but I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. And also another thing when it comes to makeup, like when I started getting on TikTok, everything on TikTok was like, oh my gosh, I have 30 minutes to get ready and I have to do my makeup and I have to do my hair, da da da, let's rush, da 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 da. And so I started doing videos like that. I started waiting till the last minute to get ready and like doing little TikToks like that. And I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I following what everybody else is doing? Like, my makeup used to come out the best when I spent the hour on it. Sorry, like, literally, like, I used to take my time. I used to like listen to music, like, and like social media can really just like change like everything. Like, why do you need to squeeze doing your makeup in 30 minutes? Yes, I can do my makeup in a 30-minute, in like a 30-minute time span, but I don't want to. Like, I only did that because that's what I seen. Like, I thought like, oh my god, the faster you do it and like the best you could, like if you do it fast and you do it good, then that's just so good. But like, no, I like taking my time. And honestly, your makeup looks better when you take your time. Well, I'm gonna just speak for me. Mine does. Like, when I let my foundation like sit in, honestly, I really look crazy right now. I do. Okay, let's go to concealer. Too Faced Born This Way concealer, period caramel. Oh no, warm sand, sorry. So yeah, and like 2 days ago, I'm so pathetic, y'all, I deactivated my Instagram, deactivated my Twitter. I didn't deactivate my TikTok because for one, they delete all your drafts, and I have so many drafts of TikToks that I have not posted that I just cannot afford to do that. And honestly, I love TikTok. Like, TikTok is informational. It like, it's just real. Like, people get on there and they post about their real life, and it's kind of like it's almost like a no judgment type of zone, for real. Like, people just be real on there, and it's so refreshing. Like, I hate Instagram now. Like, all people do on there is people watch and look at what you're doing. Like, what accomplishments are you posting? Where are you going on a trip? Okay, cool. And it's like, I be doing the same shit. All Instagram is people watching. And to be real, I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't. But it's just like, that's what it is. Twitter is just like, honestly, unnecessary, for real. Like, Twitter used to be like hella funny, but it's not even funny these days. Like, I be scrolling down my timeline and I swear to god, the only thing I see is Twitter corn. Yeah, Twitter corn. If y'all know what I mean, then y'all know. And fights. I swear to god, that's it. I don't want to see neither of those. So why am I on here? Like, social media is just so like, but TikTok, I love TikTok. Please don't be on TikTok, please. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Also, I got a new light, y'all. Actually, that's another thing. I've had this light for months, and this is my very first time using the light, but I like it because it's way more compact than my big old ring light, and it don't make the little circle in your eyes. Like, I don't know, I'm not really fucking with the ring light no more. And it got a shortage, so like, I don't want to deal with that. And it's just so big and bulky, like, bro. So yeah. And it's like, I know I be taking breaks from posting, but I swear, I shit y'all not, like, I be recording and I just don't be finishing it. Like, I be recording vlogs and I don't be finishing it. But it's so funny because when I watch other people's channels and I watch their vlogs and stuff like that, it's like they be forgetting to record too, and then they just pick up the camera like, oh, sorry y'all, like, forgot to record or forgot to close out this vlog, let me close it out, and da da da, and then they just still post it. So it's like, girl, like, still post the content. Like, but I just get so in my head, like, oh my god, I didn't finish, it's gonna look half-assed and da 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 da. Like, when it's just like, no, you honestly just need to get in the routine of just posting, period. So whatever. But like I said, this is a hobby, so I'm not putting too much pressure on myself, just to be real. This shit ain't paying the bills. And wait, what am I doing? Oh, wait. So we talked about career, we talked about social media. Now let's get into my love life. It's really non-existent, honestly. I keep saying I'm fresh out of a relationship, but really I'm really not. It's been damn near like a year now. But I am just in a period of my life right now where I already thought it out, and I really think that I'm gonna take a year and a half, so like the rest of this year and all of next year, and it's just gonna be all about me. I'm not focusing, like, I genuinely, I don't want to date. Like, I just don't have the desire for it. Like, and I'm not at a place in my life where honestly I should be dating. Like, my life is not 100% together right now, so like, that's just, it's not a focus. But one thing I really have been struggling with is just completely letting this certain somebody go. And I know what y'all thinking, like, oh, you doubling back and da da da. And no, I don't even mean like that. I literally mean, like, how do I explain this? In the sense of, like, it's a different story when you start talking to somebody and y'all are friends first. When I started my relationship, it started off being long distance. And so, like, when I tell y'all we built like a foundation, like, I'm talking about like a foundation, like, for real. And so, like, now that the relationship is over, I feel like I'm just having a hard time with, like, 100% just like not letting go of the relationship, but letting go of him as a person, like letting him go as a friend. Like, cause it's just like, sometimes we'll go out and it just literally, it be on some cool shit. Like, we be laughing, we be kicking it, and I feel like it's the only thing that is wrong with that is the fact that he still wants to be in a relationship and I don't. So, like, lines really get blurred when, like, both parties are not on the same page. And it, like, lately I feel like it's kind of becoming like a real big problem, to the point where I'm like, okay, Deja, like, you know, you need to just go ahead and really let this go for real, because I don't know, like, it's just like, I want to be friends and he don't. And if there's something that he's not okay with, then I gotta let this man go and heal. Like, not for real, I gotta let that man go heal for real. Cause I know that, like, when we like spend time together and shit like that, like, I feel like he'd just be messing his head up. And I'd be fine, cause like, I already went through the motions. So, like, I'm cool with it, but he's not. And like, lately it's been leading to arguments and shit, and I'm like, hold on, like, we're not in a relationship. Like, it should never be all of this, but he's not over it. And so, like, I feel like it's getting a little toxic, and it shouldn't be. So I feel like that's another thing that's kind of like a hurdle, because it's like letting your best friend go. Literally, like, letting them go. Like, he gotta go, and deal with himself. Like, I've already went through my time period, so like I'm good. Like, I'm good now, but I don't know how to explain it. He's not, and he's still holding on to like us getting back together, and I'm like, no, like I like genuinely I like you as a friend. Like, can we just do that? But we can't. So yeah, definitely gonna have to continue to pray about that and really just develop the balls to be like, all right, bye. Oh my god, I forgot I got new blush, so I shouldn't be using this. So yeah, also I have been abstinent for, I'm coming up on 6 months, and lately I have strongly, like, it's really been on my heart. I don't even know if I want to say it yet, but I mean, I already am talking about it, so I might as well. But I'm really strongly considering not engaging in premarital sex. Like, I really think that's just where I'm at right now. And like, to be honest, outside of religious reasons, it honestly just makes sense. Like, I'm the type of person where like that act won't even be enjoyable to me unless we're emotionally connected. And so I've never been the one to just like have like little, oh my god, why am I acting like I don't, it's up, no, I'll just use this, whatever. Yeah, so it's honestly just the ways in. My last relationship really just taught me that I needed, like, I could have left so much earlier. I could have left so much earlier because that like, we were so like attached to each other, and just like that soul tie was so strong that it clouded everything. It clouded my judgment, it clouded everything for me. And it took so long to like come out of that and snap out of that and snap back into reality. So I'm not willing to sacrifice all that time again and all that energy for somebody that's not my husband. I'm not into it. Really, I've never been into it, but like, I just look at all the time that I wouldn't say I wasted, because I learned in that relationship, but as far as like personal goals and stuff like that, I did waste a lot of time focused on things that really at this point don't even matter because we're not together. So I am not really into that anymore. And at first I was like, oh my god, like, that's so not corny, but I'm like, who is really gonna be okay with like really waiting to marriage, like, for real? Like, in this day and age, like, am I gonna find somebody that is really like willing to wait until marriage? But it's like, if they're not, then that's just not my nigga. Period. That's not the nigga for me. Not nigga, but that's not the man for me. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And also, I'm definitely not worried about it right now because, like I said, I don't know if I said that, but I don't want to date. I'm not there right now. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just genuinely, I don't have the desire. Like, we could be friends, we could be cool, we can even kick it. But like anything outside of that, I just don't want to. Like, I don't even really have a reason. I just don't want to. I'm trying to get ready for my husband, honey. And I got time to play with these ninjas. I don't. And so, I feel like to slowly, like, just focus on myself, cutting off, like, that person is, like, literally, like, the one thing that I need to do. Alright, y'all, so this is gonna be the final look. I don't have lashes and I can't find my mascara right now, so just, you know, a little simple bead. I just did this to kind of like lift my spirits up a little bit and make this video just to let y'all know that this is life. I'm gonna try to say some inspirational shit, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not perfect. And hello, man, I'm not perfect. And yeah, I'm just a girl. I'm just a 24-year-old girl trying to figure out life and not giving up and not caring if people thought from the outside looking in that I had everything together, because the reality is I don't. And I don't think I'm ever gonna have everything together, like perfect, but I'm a work in progress. I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm maturing, I'm evolving. And sorry, I'm watching Wild 'N Out too. And yeah, I'm just a girl that get knocked down and I keep trying. I just keep getting up and I just keep trying. And I don't care who look at this video and be like, oh my god, like, you done did so different many things, like, you don't know what you want to do. And I don't. And I don't care. And this is my life. And I'm learning just as much as the next person. And yeah, like, everything is not perfect. And that's okay. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, honestly, but yeah, just be happy. Go outside, touch some grass. I'm not claiming depression over my life, because that's not what this is. I'm just in a, like, I'm in a waiting phase in my life right now. Like, I feel like I'm a cat. It's a caterpillar before a cocoon, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm a caterpillar right now. I feel like I'm a caterpillar right now. And the next year and a half, I'm gonna go into my cocoon phase. And then by the end of next year, baby, be a butterfly. I'll be a cute little butterfly. And yeah, so this is just a human video. This is not the norm that's posted on YouTube. A lot more people are posting their downs, but it's still, there are a lot of creators and influencers out here that just post their ups. And I feel like that kind of discourages some people from posting their downs when all you see is ups. But this is my down, and it is what it is. But I'm not gonna be down forever. But yeah, thank y'all so much if you made it to the end of this video. I don't know if I'm gonna put everything that I talked about in this video, because it was so long, literally, like, to the point where I charged my battery to a full battery and it died. So yeah, but thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Leave me a like and a comment and subscribe. And give me some product suggestions, y'all. I'm taking product suggestions for my hair. And yeah, go be happy. Go outside, get some sun, get some vitamin D. Go get your favorite food. If you down, be down. Let yourself be down for a day, but tomorrow, let me tell you something, you better get your ass back up. Life is literally just all about taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture and really prioritizing the things you want and putting plans into play of how you're gonna get the things you want. And so that's just what I'm doing. And you're gonna fail, but that's what happens. I should not be no motivational speaker because, child, like, what am I even saying right now? But I'm gonna show y'all my doggy. This is my cute puppy. Say hi, Halo. Hi. He's so stinking cute. And he's hungry. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:14. He was supposed to eat at 10. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And I will catch y'all in the next one.